It's now time for my 8th questions and answers video. Let's get started. First questions come from Chucky the Monkey 1991. Your thoughts on 2018, and do you think ASAP Rocky is the king of New York? 2018 is okay. How's 2018 for you? And do I think ASAP Rocky is the king of New York? Why don't I ask Damon Wayans' character, Michael Kyle, from My Wife and Kids to see what my answer is? No. Well, there you go. ASAP Rocky, I don't think is the king of NY. Moving on to Marvin Lett. What are your favorite birds? Well, I like red robins and blue jays like Margaret and Mordecai, a regular show. I like ducks and penguins. Also bald eagles, turkeys. I think owls are pretty creepy. I mean, they got those creepy like eyes that you pretty much just want to turn your head the other way with the way they stare at you. It's like, that is so creepy. But they do look like cool birds, but good grief. I wish owls looked more like Owl from Winnie the Pooh. Moving on to The Amazing World of Gumball Fan 2002. How would you feel if Mickey Mouse aired on Noggin? It would be great if the show aired on Noggin. I would appreciate that. Blue Cloud Production. What is your favorite Animaniacs song? Have you heard of Rooster Teeth and their shows? And have you watched Eat the Cat on Fox Kids? I would say Yakko's World is my favorite Animaniacs song. Never heard of Rooster Teeth nor their shows. Of course I remember Eat the Cat, aka Extravaganza on Fox Kids growing up in the 90s. I haven't seen that show in ages. I miss Fox Kids and Kids WB. The show was cool, the theme song was badass. I remember his girlfriend Annabelle, who was a ironic Southern belle. Man, she sure was a big pink cat. She was bigger than Garfield. GMA Anime 101. What are your opinions of CGI? Have you seen Ready Player One? Do you think Hollywood is losing its touch? I'm cool with CGI animation like Jimmy Neutron and Alvin and the Chipmunks series on Nickelodeon. It just depends on how well the design is. If it's butt ugly Martian CGI, then no. It is not my CGI type of animation. And speaking of butt ugly Martians, I remember years ago I did my top worst Nickelodeon shows. Butt ugly Martians didn't come to mind. I forgot all about that show. I guess the show was just so butt ugly, no pun intended, and so bad that I forgot to put in my top worst Nickelodeon shows. That show was boring and was the worst butt ugly animation I have ever seen. Have I ever heard of Ready Player One? No, I have not heard of it. And do I think Hollywood is losing its touch? What do you mean by that? Do you mean with the creativity, not enough originality, running out of ideas when it comes to movies and television due to the constant movie sequels and scripted reality television shows? If you are talking about that in that way, losing its touch that way, then yes. In a way, Hollywood has lost its touch to an extent. JP Mora, what are your favorite Loud House episodes? How do you feel about Adventure Time Over? Do you like Roy Orbison? Let's see, my favorite episodes of Loud House would be The Sweet Spot, Sound of Silence, Out on a Limo, Roughing It, Snowboard, 11 Louds a Leapin', Healthy Kicked, No Place Like Homeschool, and No Laughing Matter. I enjoyed the final episode of Adventure Time. It's sad that Adventure Time is over. But you know, at least it had a good run. I mean, it's been on since 2010 until this year, so at least it's been on for 8 years. And I've noticed that Cartoon Network still airs reruns, unlike regular show. I mean, ever since regular show ended, like they literally have stopped airing reruns on Cartoon Network. And it's like, okay, so you're showing reruns of Adventure Time, but why not regular show? What's that all about? Is it because that Cartoon Network sees Adventure Time the most popular show than regular show, even though both shows came out in the same year? I mean, you could say Adventure Time has a bigger fan base than regular show, but I mean, if you're going to show reruns of Adventure Time, show reruns of regular show. That's all I'm saying. And then you said, do I like Roy Orbison? I never heard of Roy Orbison until I looked him up recently. I know now that he's a singer. I listened to his one song, Claudette, the woman that he fell in love with. That's a song named after her. I listened to that not long ago, and it's got a groovy feel to it. It's a nice song. The next question comes from Melvin Lopez. If you could marry one anime girl, who would it be and why? This is actually a good question. If I could marry one anime girl, I would say Bulma from the Dragon Ball Super series because she's smart, feisty, and she's a blue-haired hottie, rocking the white shirt, showing some of her belly and the blue jeans. She has a nice body. You can see how nice and big her breasts are. Yasmin Murray. What do you think of Redunculous Race? And have you ever seen My Hero Academia? I enjoy Redunculous Race, and I have not seen My Hero Academia on Adult Swim. Next question comes from Fluffinator. How old are you? I'm 27, going on 28 on November 14th. Crunchy Cookie 06. How do you feel about baseball? Who inspired you to make videos? Do you like chocolate chip cookies? I really don't care for baseball, but kudos to the people who do enjoy it very much. Like I said before, Ben the Looney and others inspired me to make videos. And who doesn't love chocolate chip cookies? That's my number one fave when it comes to cookies. Mara Cruz, what do you think of the coloring books for adults? What movies do you want to see? If there is anything from your childhood that you will want to make a comeback, what would it be? I think it's fine to have coloring books for adults besides just the kids. A movie I wouldn't mind seeing is Smallfoot. It looks like it'll be a funny movie. Plus, it has a big cast of celebrities doing voice acting, such as Channing Tatum, James Corden, rapper Common, Zendaya, LeBron James, Gina Rodriguez, Dane DeVito, Patricia Heaton, and Yara Shahidi, who plays Zoe on Blackish in the spinoff Grownish. One show I would like to make a comeback is Detention. That was on Kids WB for a season. I mean, it could be any kind of show I would want back, but if I had to choose one, I guess I'll say Detention. Rapper Dapter47. Favorite YouTuber? What's your favorite video? Who got you interested in making videos? It's kind of hard for me to choose who's my favorite YouTuber. If I had to guess, I would have to say Rob Rants, also known as Blood Blitz. He got a Blood Blitz channel. I got a lot of respect for Rob. I mean, I enjoy watching his videos, especially about his rants, why high school sucks, why middle school sucks. And when he does his like skits and whatnot in the video, where he's playing like these teenage girls, teenage guys that he experienced in high school and middle school, it's so funny the way he does their impressions and whatnot. And especially that are considered idiots that he experienced in class. It's so funny when he does the impressions, when he's like, wait, so like, are you the permanent t-shirt? Or Billy, don't do that, that's glue, but I read online it's good for you. You know, something like that. And he's so funny when he does that. He doesn't try so hard to be funny. It's just funny when he just be himself. He's a very underrated YouTuber that I don't think gets enough credit. What's my favorite video? Do you mean by favorite video by him or one of my favorite videos? Like I said, Ben the Looney and others got me interested in making videos. Dr. Awesomeness, will you do a review on Adventure Time series finale? Do you watch Supernatural? Who's your favorite superhero? Yeah, I will do a review on Adventure Time series finale. I never watched Supernatural, and I would say Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. Love Flowers. What are your thoughts on these cartoon reviewers? Mysterious Mr. Enter, Phantom Strider, Anime America, and Blame It on George. What are your thoughts on people bullying others with autism or people in general? And what are your thoughts on adult bullies? I don't know the last two cartoon reviewers, but the Mysterious Mr. Enter is awesome. I get very excited when he uploads his anime atrocities. I love how he gets angry to the point he curses with so much passion that he is funny. Phantom Strider is a funny guy too, and I enjoy his top 5, top 10, whatever top videos. It's messed up for people to bully anybody, especially when it comes to autism. As for adult bullying, Adults need to grow up. If supervisors are going around bullying their employees at work, we have a problem. Well, whether it's at work or whatever, adults shouldn't be bullying other people, and especially other adults. Especially at work. It's work. It's not elementary, middle school, or high school anymore. So stop it. Marilyn Levy, what do you think about Disney Channel making High School Musical a TV show? Have you ever been to a concert? If so, who? If not, who would you like to see? And number three, what is your college major? I think it would be fine if Disney Channel made a High School Musical into a TV show. No, I have not been to a concert. If I did go to a concert to see someone, I don't know. I guess maybe Demi Lovato or Selena Gomez, but I'm leaning towards Demi more. If they were alive, I wouldn't have mind seeing Tupac, Biggie, Aaliyah, Amy Winehouse, Selena, Michael Jackson in concert if they were alive. My college major is liberal arts. I'm supposed to be getting my liberal arts degree. I was thinking about going to animation. But as of right now, I don't know. I guess based on how long I've been at Oakland Community College since 2009 and not be able to graduate just yet due to, personal things and academic reasons. I don't know if this whole animation thing is going to work out for me. I just don't. I'm just being honest. Like I thought it did at first. So I go back in January. I was supposed to take the last class this fall semester, but then again, I had this whole academic thing going on where I lost the class. It was too late for me to take it this fall semester because class already started. I go back in January. I'm just trying to hurry up and get that degree. That's all. Next question comes from Steve. Do you still go to college? If so, what do you want to major in? What are your thoughts on Total Drama Rama? Like I said, I still go to college. I pretty much explained my major to Maryland. My thoughts on Total Drama Rama? I'm cool with the show. Moving on to Willie Scott. Do Not 1999. I love your videos. I got some questions to ask you. What is the worst Lil Wayne album you listened to? Who is your favorite Friends character? Mine is Monica Geller. Will you do a review on Adventure Time series finale? I don't watch Cartoon Network anymore for 4 years. Only time I watched it was for regular show Gumball and Adventure Time. What state would you rather live in? I lived in Georgia for 19 years. I want to move to Nebraska. Sorry if I'm asking a lot of questions. By the way, you and Ben Looney are my favorite YouTubers, and y'all is the reason I still watch YouTube. That's nice, Willie. I appreciate that. I've never listened to any Lil Wayne albums. I really can't see myself just sitting there listening to an entire Lil Wayne album. I mean, the dude is just trash overall. I just stick to listen to some of his released singles or whatever and songs, and that's about it. I mean, overall, the dude sucks. I'm sure none of his albums are all that great. My favorite Friends character, like I said, I did a top 6 best Friends character. I have Joey number 1. Joey Tribbiani is my favorite Friends character. He's number 1. I love Joey. Number 2 is Chandler. Chandler's my second best character in the show. Phoebe 3rd, Ross 4th, Monica 5th, and Rachel 6th. That's cool that you got Monica as your favorite Friends character. And like I said, yeah, I'll do a review on this Adventure Time series finale. You also asked what state would I rather live in? Shoot, I don't know. A place where it's not too hot, not too cold, where it's just right. Moving on to Mr. Joan is Me. Do you think Fox relies too much on shows like The Simpsons and Family Guy too much to get ratings? Do you have a pet? And if you could bring back one show from the dead, what would you bring back? Yeah, I guess you could say Fox does rely too much on The Simpsons and Family Guy when it comes to their ratings, I guess, too much. No, I don't have a pet. And if it was one show I could bring back from the dead, I would say regular show. Like I said, Adventure Time still shows reruns on Cartoon Network. So how come Cartoon Network doesn't show reruns for regular show? Like I said, it feels like Cartoon Network has forgotten all about regular show. And that's not right. I'm going to answer Chris Lloyd's question because he's been constantly asking me to answer this question. His question about Wizards of Waverly Place. It's about episode 10 from season 2. It's called, the one titled Baby Cupid. He asked me about Jerry's face that he made towards Selena Gomez, her character Alex Harper. The one scene where he says, yeah, What is going on? And he just strictly just looks right at Alex. Like he knew that she was up to no good and she was behind all this. And then she had this piss off look like, really, Dad? Why does it always have to be me? DOTH93. How come you don't make thumbnails for your videos? Are you in the YouTube partner program? You can make some decent money for your videos. And do you consider yourself a podcaster? Wait, what do you mean I don't make thumbnails for my videos? The thumbnails are usually seen when I upload videos. No, I'm not part of that YouTube partner program. I mean, I could if I wanted to. And I know you can make some decent money, but I mean, it's not like you're gonna win $1 million or anything like that. I mean, I just don't really care for that YouTube partner program. I'm fine with what I'm doing right now. I mean, if everybody wants to do that, be part of the YouTube partner program, be my guest. I don't care. And then lastly, I really don't consider myself a podcaster. This comes from Christian Picart. What is your thoughts on the new edition and Bobby Brown biopics on BET? I think both of them are better than those Lifetime biopics, and a lot of YouTube critics praise it. And I think BET had a new leaf with the biopic thing. What is your thoughts on the LL Cool J show back in the 90s called In the House? And what is your thoughts on Deji? Is that how you pronounce it? AKA Comedy Shorts Gamer. By the way, please put these questions in your video. And by the way, if I didn't make it in your video, put my question in another questions and answers video if you're interested. Sorry if the comment is long. You don't have to worry about that. Your questions is in this video right now. I never seen the new edition biopic, but I did see that Bobby Brown one on BET. I thought it was good. He lost both of his parents. He lost his mom first. And then, like, not too long ago, his dad. Then he loses his ex-wife, Whitney. And then the big tragedy, you lose your one and only daughter that you had a child with, Whitney Houston. You lose Bobby Christina. That's just sad. Yeah, I remember LL Cool J show In the House back in the 90s. That was a good show. I never heard of Deji, whatever his name is, Comedy Shorts Gamer. He's obviously a YouTuber, I guess. This has been my questions and answers, part 8. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for the questions, guys.
Can we talk about